Here is a comment I got from the Hricane ukulele website. The ukulele sizes are not designed to match the physical size of the player. Rather, the size is related to each size's tone and application, although the names of the different sizes imply different tuning. You may be surprised to learn that soprano, concert, and tenor are all tuned exactly the same, G, C, E, A. The soprano ukulele has a shallow, pinky tone. On the other hand, the tenor ukulele has a deeper, fuller, and louder tone due to its larger body and longer length of strings. So there. If you're choosing a ukulele, you choose it by the sound it makes rather than the size of the ukulele or the size of the player. Soprano, shallow and pinky. This is the concert. It sounds somewhere between soprano and tenor, which sounds deeper and fuller. And then there's the baritone. Now, I'm going to explain my point of view on this, and then we'll kind of go back and forth. The baritone, I think, without a doubt, sounds best of all ukuleles. But if you were playing certain kinds of music, then it might be more suitable to play a soprano or a concert. You may not want the big baritone sound. I have always suggested to people starting out to choose the size of the ukulele according to the body and hand size of the person. Smaller people, especially young children, soprano, ladies, concert, ladies and men with big hands, tenor, and people who want a guitar-like sound, and people with, well, I was going to say extremely big hands. I think that once you get to tenor, the large hands can play both of these, but they will struggle playing these in the beginning, I think. Now, maybe if somebody handed you a soprano ukulele and you had no other choice, you might learn how to play it with large hands, and many people do later on. For my own purposes, I started out with baritone and then moved to tenor, and I found both of those I could play. It took me quite a while to be able to play with my big hands the smaller ukuleles. So, if you're choosing a ukulele for your child for Christmas time, since it's around Christmas, I would follow this suggestion. I would look at concerts first, unless your child is younger than 10 years old. I mean, a concert is a good all-around ukulele for almost everybody. If you don't know what to get the concert. The soprano is great for people who want portability. If you are going in a small space, if you want to put this in your knapsack or backpack, just want to have something to whip out and play at the spur of the moment, these are great. And my pineapple one is actually a little larger than most of them, or at least it seems that way. There's another soprano right there. Tenor. Most men probably will end up playing a tenor. I think, I may be wrong, but the tenor size seems to fit me perfectly. Even though I have all of these, and I actually have more concerts now than the others, and I think the baritone sounds the best of all. It is a little bulky, for carrying around, holding, and there is a large space here, and it makes getting around the fretboard a little more challenging because it's so big of an area. The tenor is a very nice compromise for men, or it's probably the ukulele of choice. Now, in the Hricane comment, they said these are all tuned G, C, E, A. In fact, you can tune this low G, C, E, A, and it will sound completely different. A much lower and more mellow sound will you get. So you can tune all of these, low G, C, E, A, and change the sound of your ukulele completely. And in this one, you can tune it G, C, E, A, low G, C, E, A, or D, G, B, E. And in fact, there are probably more tunings than I've had a need to discover yet. So just because you think your ukulele may sound shallow and plunky, it may sound different if you put different strings on them or put different tunings on them. So to me, it comes back to the size of the person and the comfortableness of holding the ukulele so that it's fun and easy for you to play. That's the most important thing. And if you need a change of sound, if you don't like the sound that your ukulele makes, change it by changing the tuning or strings, but most likely the tuning first, because it's easy to do. In fact, you may change strings and tunings at the same time. To get that more mellow sound, all you have to do is change this string on each one of these ukuleles. So there, I hope I settled this problem once and for all. Hricane's not wrong in their comment. It's just that there's other ways to look at this situation. And I think that knowing how you want to use the ukulele and looking at yourself and what is likely to satisfy you, that will go a long way in determining which size ukulele you get. Thanks for watching.